Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Saskatchewan Air Show and the Safety Systems Display. I'm Corporal Kerry Desjardins, coordinator of the ejection trainer. My job is to instruct pilots, new student pilots, and passengers on the strap-in and ejection procedures. This is Corporal Paul Briand, who will be demonstrating the strap-in procedures for the Tudor aircraft. First of all, we begin with the Mae West. And then the parachute. This particular parachute will automatically open for the wearer at a predetermined altitude of 16,000 plus or minus 500 feet. Also incorporated in the parachute is an emergency oxygen supply, giving the wearer approximately 10 minutes of emergency supply. Paul will now go to the aircraft and prepare for his strap-in. First, after sitting in the aircraft, Paul will now tighten down the parachute. Next, the survival seat pack is attached by means of the airlock fasteners and the maritime lanyard. From there, Paul will now strap himself into the ejection seat by connecting the lap belt, the shoulder harnesses, the anti-G strap, and the auto chute. The auto chute is a special device which automatically opens the parachute at a predetermined altitude of 16,000 plus or minus 500 feet. Now the helmet is ready to be put on. The helmet is a protective cover, which also is a housing for the communication systems and the oxygen system. When strapping into the aircraft and the life support equipment, there are approximately 20 connections. Later, when Paul demonstrates the emergency ground egress, he'll be able to do this and escape from the aircraft with only 6 points of disconnect. We will now simulate a high-level ejection with time permitting, procedures following an ejection and a water landing.
Okay, Paul, canopy's coming down. Okay, you're airborne at 18,000 feet. You have an airborne emergency. Must abandon the aircraft. You have time permitting.
I'm going to turn the aircraft towards an uninhabited area. Select GERD. Transmit Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Transponder to emergency. Stow all equipment. Personal safety check, bottom to the top. Seat pin removed. Zippers closed. Harness tight and locked. QRB locked. Chin strap tight, tight, tight. Visors are down. Airspeed 180 knots. Emergency oxygen as required. Assume position. Pull the handle.
Okay, you have just ejected at 18,000 feet. What's the first thing you're going to look for once you're clear of the aircraft?
Seat man separation.
Continue down.
After you get seat man separation, you're going to assume the free fall position. And approximately at 16,000 feet, plus or minus 500 feet, your parachute should open. If it does not, you will pull the automatic or the manual release mechanism.
Okay, you are now approximately 2,000 feet above water level. You are landing in the water. How will you prepare?
First off, I'll discard the oxygen mask, disconnect the connectors, inflate my Mae West, deploy Deploy the Z-Plaque at approximately 1,000 feet. Assume the landing position. If you're being dragged in the water, release QRB and clear your legs, turning to the left out of the straps.
Okay, we'll now bring you back down, Paul. And now we'll carry on with emergency ground egress. The emergency ground egress is a situation where the aircraft is still on the ground but has encountered an emergency situation. For example, a fire, an overheat, or a fuel spill. The egress must be done quickly and precisely. All actions must be done so that the pilot can get himself out without endangering himself or anyone else on the ramp. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you wish and are so inclined to do so, check your watches, and as Paul begins his emergency egress, begin your timing. Paul, if you please.
If you had been timing, ladies and gentlemen, you would have noticed that it took Paul approximately 18 seconds to escape from the aircraft during his emergency egress. From here, we would have discussed how he could improve his timing, what problems he did encounter, and hopefully from there, with further training, he would have been able to improve his time. What you have seen is just part of the training Safety Systems provides. There are many types of emergencies simulated here at the trainer, more than what we have time for. Please continue to watch as we give you a tour of the Safety Systems section. Thank you.